The first vice president, second vice president, the chairman of chairmen, sorry, representative of the honorable minister, members of the executive committee, my very creative and dynamic general secretary, members of the NFF management here present, my esteemed members of the Congress, the chairman of the various state associations, and other members of the Congress, the legends of our game that are here present. We are always very proud to see you guys around us. Members of the Fourth Estate AGA, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy, finally, after about 9 months, we are able to sit here and stand here to have this annual General Assembly. A lot of things have gone through the bridge, a lot of water has gone through the bridge, some dirty, some clean. But today, football ultimately will be the winner, by the special grace of God. I want to thank you for all what you have done for us in the last 4 years, last 8 years. I'll say it, and I'll keep saying it, because ultimately this is going to be my penultimate annual General Assembly. I want to believe I've served you guys, I've served the Congress and members of the Executive Committee very well. In the last 8 years, when one of my mentors, Aminu Megeri, handed over the Congress to me, he handed one indivisible unit. And if I'm going to hand the Congress over to whoever is going to be president, I want to hand over to the Congress as one indivisible unit. That's why a lot of things going on last night and this morning, we had to bend. We had to agree and disagree on so many issues. But ultimately, because of the fact that where people believe that we will not be one, we end up being more than one. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into very tough times. We are going into very trying times. But I expect us to know that football is key and king in Nigeria and beyond. Football is a game that is loved. And there are so many things that we need to know and start knowing from today. By God's grace, I've done my part. In everything there's a season. And the season to take a bath for me is now. And I've decided long ago not to be your president as from the next election. Not for me now. But recent events have come to have so much divided us with so much extremism. But we are here to mend fences. We are here to be our brother's keeper. And we are here to also know that this life that we are living does not belong to us. It belongs to God Almighty. So we do not arrogate that strength and power to ourselves. When people think of PINNICK, PINNICK has been your president that has been so badly battered. But guess what? Because I serve the living God, I am always conscious of the fact that if you are not on top, you cannot be a topic. If you are not on top, you cannot be a topic. So I take solace from that. But I also take a big tribute to members of my executive committee, ipso facto the Congress. Because whatever I am today, I have always demonstrated that it's because of you. It's because of you, the Congress, and I've never failed to mention that as members of my executive committee. When I hear people say, when I come out to say that we are on 80% self-funding, and I hear the contrary, I laugh because we don't even know 1/10 or 1/100 of what we go through. But there's a monitor that says information order is not everything that you see. You must protect the institutions that you serve under. You must also protect the government of the day. What we have done as a federation, the sacrifices we have gone through, from the last 8 years, especially the beginning of this year till date. At the end of the day, if you are able to see 1/10 of it, you will know that we have done so well. I also want to thank you because, irrespective of anything, I still get calls from people. I still get calls from you, praying with me, thanking me, and I don't want to listen. As a leader, you will always hear things, you always see things. But what comes to my mind is easy to say, if you feel offended, just permit me and take it to your heart, and I will say, I'm sorry. That is this. It doesn't take anything away from me. Because of the bitterness I saw in the last few days, I cannot even comprehend it. But thank God, you have sent me to a higher pedestal in life. And I keep saying it. It was a very difficult task getting to the FIFA Council. But one man that is here today that has played a very key role from last night till today. He was the only one that came and supported me. On behalf of the Congress, I want to believe. I'll keep paying homage to him. Coffee, amen. Valele, we come, Valele, please stand up. It's not politics. If you are running an election, you travel to 33 countries, all by charter. You do a lot. It's usually and a very expensive venture. So I want to thank you. And when you were doing what you did, you said you were doing it on behalf of the Congress. So I want to thank you, and I'll keep thanking you. I want to thank members of my school. My first vice president, he headed a team among my think tank in ensuring that we did what we did. I want to thank everybody. This is the beginning, and trust me, let us, whatever we're going to discuss here today, let us put God first, objectivity second, scientificism third, and the love of this country. Very importantly. I'm not here to preach hate. I'm not here to preach any form of bickering. I will always be indebted to you. I will always thank you. I will always stand by you. And I'm always very proud to say a mere Google of Nigeria, the FIFA Council, you see Nigerian flag, is what you people made me to achieve. You see the CAF executive flag is what you people made me to achieve. Because beautiful roses is always grown tonic plants. It is not easy. But please, let us think of our country. Our country is a country with so much talent. When we didn't qualify for the World Cup, I said it and I'll say it again. I was the worst hit. Because Nigeria cannot take a defeat. It's a good spirit that you always want to win. But you should also know that the world is fair play. So it's not sui generis. It's not limited to only one country winning at every point in time. So moving forward, trust me, I will not be there when you are playing your next World Cup qualifiers. But even if, God forbid, Nigeria does not qualify, but will qualify, don't chase your president away. It's very important. It is football. When I hear people say, oh, this board must go because we did not qualify, have you bothered and paused and take a deep breath to know the strength of what the board did in ensuring that we qualified? Or maybe the God of soccer was not on our side on that day. We should look at development, which we have epitomized in the last few weeks, where our under-17 team qualified for the final phase by winning the WAFU. If you win WAFU, you are good as qualified, because in WAFU in CAF, it is the most respected geopolitical zone. Under 17, the same thing. As we speak, our girls, they camped in Colombia for a while, they did everything. they defeated 3 superpowers. 3 superpowers, South Korea, France, and last time Canada. All our women's teams, they are qualified. I want to take a bet with you. Find out if any African country are qualified, we were qualified in the last any. We are Nigerians. We love ourselves. We want to win. But please, know that winning is just one part of development. The true part of development is to ensure that there is a symbiotic and systematic transition from the junior to the intermediate and from the intermediate to the senior. And that's what we have done. Chukwueze is our product, blood product.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.